This house was built by Christian and Barbara Schumacher. They emigrated from the Basel area of Switzerland, where Christian was a wine merchant, arriving in this area in mid-1830s. The house was built in 1843. There were 3 generations of the family who lived here. The second generation was Peter and his wife Elizabeth. Their claim to fame is that they had 16 children, and not that there were just 16, but they all survived to adulthood, and they were in Ripley's Believe It or Not. This room in English is the stove room. They would have called it something like the Stube, because there was a wood-burning stove in this area. The kitchen had many purposes. That long table was used for food preparation, washing dishes, laundry, perhaps some ironing, and then there's a cupboard in the far corner. It was also original to the house. The house now looks very close to what it would have when the Schumacher families lived here. They were very successful here, and it did entice others to join them because of the availability of land and the chance to improve their lives.
Net ganz so gut.
Nicht ganz so gut. Die alte Bein. My name is Richard Bucher, and I grew up speaking Bernese Swiss. Mein Großvater hat viel zu sagen.
Oh ja.
Und du?
Oh ja. Got so in a halve home, zwei bei.
Zwei bei? Okay.
Yeah.
Many of the people in Switzerland look down on the Bernese Swiss, even though Bern's the capital, and they're often called the hillbilly Swiss.
High German, if they're talking to Bernese Swiss, they don't understand it. I mean, they get lost. They get lost very quickly.
Missed. Real?
Yeah.
My dad came from Switzerland in 1920. We talked Swiss at home, of course, grew up with it. And then I had older siblings, and they were in school too, and so they had to talk English. My oldest sister, she was held back in the first grade because she couldn't talk English good enough. Well, ja, net zei het too big.
Ja, maar de dochter is. My grandmother was a Schumacher, was born in this house, one of 16 children. My dad was one of 163 first cousins. So we can't speak ill of anyone because they're all our relatives. You'd go uptown, you could do all your business in Swiss, you know, when I was a little kid. But now you couldn't.
You can't do that. No. Yes.
You couldn't buy a hamburger with Swiss.
One of Peter's daughters married Abram Bixel, and they were the last Schumachers to live here. The Swiss Historical Society was formed in 1958 with the idea that they wanted to get back with this house. And in 1968, they were able to purchase about 7 acres, including this house. I would like people to leave here feeling a connection to their own ancestry, wherever it is, and to maybe instill an interest in pursuing that if they've not done that yet. But I also really enjoy connecting to those people who have descended from the Schumachers and other Swiss settlers. It brings about that connection for them. It makes it a little bit more real. And to enjoy the grounds, because they're beautiful. It's very peaceful.